Hey guys, welcome to my full moon lunar partial eclipse in Capricorn. I'm so excited to sit down and channel a little bit about these energies today, you guys. I'm sitting right in front of a window, so if I'm looking up a lot, I'm just kind of just channeling, and there's trees right outside, so that's why my eyes kind of wander that way. But welcome, guys, to the full moon partial lunar eclipse in Capricorn. This is an eclipse, guys, and we have a lot of important things to cover. And then, of course, at the end of the video, I am going to look into the energy of each zodiac sign, and I'm going to pull a tarot card for all of us, guys. So I want to talk a little bit about some of the main topics coming up for this eclipse. It's not exactly like every full moon, you guys, because we are going through Cancer season. Capricorn and Cancer are in opposition. And for those of you who don't know, the North Node is in Cancer and the South Node is in Capricorn. So these are nodes that belong to either end of the moon. They're access points. They're not exactly visible, but they are energetic, and they have a lot of energy. They control our karma and our destiny. We're going to talk more about the South Node today because this full moon is featuring the South Node. We also have some Pluto energy going on and Saturn energy. So yeah, guys, welcome to the full moon. Very, very intense energy. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about Capricorn and what Capricorn means in astrology, although I have a hunch that some of these energies, because of the eclipse, it's not exactly important. Well, it's all important, but I think it has a little less to do with the actual house and things like that. It has more to do with where it's happening for all of us individually, that's why it's important to know our birth chart. But when we talk about Capricorn energy, you guys, this is definitely the 10th house, okay? When I talk about the 10th house, I really get this serious energy that comes up. Okay, I don't know if a lot of people know it, but the 10th house is actually the midheaven in astrology. Okay, it's also called like the medium coli or something like that. And when I think midheaven, I think kind of like a mini north node. So it's really interesting that Capricorn is the south node when Capricorn in fact represents the 10th house of our whole universe. You ever wonder why Capricorns are so serious? There's lots of reasons why Capricorns are serious, but I think it's because they actually control the destiny. They control the future legacy of our whole universe. Okay, Capricorn is the 10th house of our whole universe. We talk about things like career and status, and like future and the legacy, like I just mentioned, but career, status, the long-term goals, 10th house energy. And we can also talk a little bit about cardinal earth. Okay, this full moon is definitely a cardinal earth energy, so it's a bit more grounded than what some other energies may be. It's nice to have an eclipse in a grounded energy like Capricorn, someone who can take something seriously, someone who's responsible and dedicated and ambitious. So we do have these energies that we can channel, you guys, with this cardinal earth. And when I think cardinal earth, I think about taking grounded action forward. Every cardinal sign, Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, Libra, they're all about action, but action in different ways. Okay, Capricorn is the cardinal earth sign, so this is about taking action, but logically, practically, hard work and stability. Okay, taking action towards those things. Now, guys, every full moon, we have a full moon every month. Okay, it's in the opposite sign of where the sun is. So now that it's Cancer season, we're having a Capricorn full moon. Next month, when the sun is in Leo, we'll have an Aquarius full moon. But because of the South Node and the North Node, see, the North Node and the South Node, they control the ecliptic pathways. So we've got some eclipses. We had an eclipse July 2nd, which kind of initiated this energy. And while we're on the topic, I do want to mention in this video that these energies do not just come and go. The South Node and the North Node eclipses, they last for about 6 months. Okay, they can last up to a whole year, honestly, with the South and the North Node. But the 6 month cycle here is very important to mention. So basically until the Capricorn new moon, 6 months from now in Capricorn season, and the Cancer full moon 6 months now in Capricorn season. So completions and new beginnings are still a theme here, but because this is an eclipse involving Pluto, Saturn, and the South Node, I think this is going to be a bit more powerful. Of course, this is going to complete things. Every full moon is about new beginnings and completions. But eclipses are the most powerful astrological event that you can experience, you guys. This is actually the half-blood thunder moon, which is a very badass name if you ask me. So you can just tell by the vibrations, there's really this almost ominous tone that's being set. The actual full moon, and it's going on right now as I'm recording this. By the time this is uploaded, I think the full moon will the moon will have passed over the sun. The sun is about 24 degrees Cancer right now. The moon in Capricorn is about 23 to 24. So there is this strong opposition right now. There's a lot of energy in Cancer. I'm pretty sure Venus is in Cancer. Mars, I believe. Well, Mars is in Leo. There's just a lot of energy in Cancer. The North Node, Venus, Mercury is in Leo, I believe, but there's a lot of energy in Cancer, guys, opposing this energy of the full moon. So there's a lot, full moons to me are more about illumination, you know, things coming to the light, and this is going to be happening even more so because of this eclipse, all right? But let's talk a little bit about Pluto, Saturn, and the South Node, all right? Karmic release is what I'm calling this, okay? Saturn and Pluto are retrograde in Capricorn right now until around like November, something like that. They're retrograde for a few more months is what I'm trying to say. Now, Pluto is something that the moon is very close to that, and Saturn as well. All of these energies are very important. Now, I was going to mention Saturn is ruled by Capricorn. And even though it's retrograde and we're doing these karmic reflections and karma is being revised right now, you know, it's still very powerful. Saturn is the planet of, it's the lord of karma. It deals a lot with karma, restriction, boundaries, responsibility, and time, you guys. While I was shuffling the cards before the reading, or before this video, I heard that no one knows time like Capricorn. And so I was just trying to kind of follow my intuition about being patient, because I did have to shuffle the cards for about 10 minutes before this energy was you know, invoked. Okay, so yeah, Saturn here, time is a thing here. We're having this full moon during a lot of retrogrades. Okay, a lot of retrogrades, guys. So time is something that is kind of slowing down, especially because one of those retrogrades are Saturn. Saturn is literally the lord of time. And it's interesting because the South Node is here as well. So we're releasing a lot of these energies, guys, at a soul level. All right, it's just very, very powerful, almost too powerful to channel, because I think this is going to affect us all in different ways. But I think there's an extreme amount of karma, past life karma. The South Node is all about past lives, okay, past life energy. And then we talk about Pluto here, and that's when the purging, okay, that's when the purging is coming. I almost thought I heard thunder. It's no mistake that this moon is called the half-blood thunder moon, and I believe it's called the thunder moon because this is the time of year where a lot of thunderstorms are happening. There's actually, the sky's getting kind of dark, guys, so it may storm during this video, and that's fine. I can just turn on my light. The lighting might get a little weird, but anyways, we're gonna do the tarot anyways, whether the lighting is good or bad. But yes, guys, this is definitely like a transforming energy. Pluto is all about deep subconscious transformation. The moon is our subconscious, you know, and it's full, guys. This moon is big, beautiful, and full, and there's so much releasing. So yeah, guys, that is what I have as far as what I'm going to channel, you know, for Capricorn energy. I think this is a very grounded energy. I think it's going to be very powerful. I think our lives are going to change more than what we could even imagine over the next 6 months. And it depends on where Capricorn is in your birth chart. Like me, I have a Capricorn rising. So this is going on in my first house of self right now. The last eclipse was in my 7th house of relationships and partnerships. So if you guys need help figuring out where these energies are happening for you, just let me know and we can go ahead and look at your birth chart, okay? Because it's really important. But as far as us as zodiac signs, I am able to calculate where the energy is happening for that, okay? So I do have my little notes here to let me know all the houses and things like that. I'm going to move this aside now. So guys, I just wanted to share with you the Devil card, you know. This is a pretty controversial card, but it is the card for Capricorn, so no matter how long it took, I wanted to shuffle the cards before this video. Like, I was not going to start my video until I invoked the full moon energy, and for me, this is the Devil card because it's Capricorn, okay? Now, this is why people assume that tarot is evil sometimes, because of the misinterpretations and misunderstanding of this card. This is nothing other than our own shadow side, our own toxic habits, and you know, codependent energies, okay? But I wanted to shuffle so that I knew Capricorn was with us. We have that here. I shuffled. The cards are good and shuffled. The card right behind the Devil card is the 5 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, and the Death card. So we got some Scorpio Capricorn energy here, especially because the King of Cups will be next. We even have a slight indication of Leo, but none of that matters, guys. This is just the energy that the eclipse is immediately bringing in for us all. A lot of endings and beginnings, especially there's going to be a lot of relationships that end, you guys, especially if they're toxic in any way. Okay, there's going to be conflict. You know, I know Capricorn deals more with the career and Cancer deals more with home, but with the Five of Wands and the Four of Wands, I do feel like there's an indication here of conflict, a conflicted foundation. Okay, there's going to be a lot of battles. This is the card right behind the Devil card. So this full moon has an overall energy of chaos, conflict, tension, you know, maybe even physical fights or arguments, but there's something that needs to change with this full moon so that we can commit more. But right here, this is like definitely transformation going on, okay? But celebrating, right? Celebrating during these transformations. But guys, with the Five of Wands right behind this Devil card, I do feel like this moon is not going to be without conflict. You know, Capricorn is a goat. They are the greatest of all time, and they charge forward just like Aries, just like Taurus. They have horns. They're the mountain climbers. So this definitely may be about friction, fighting, conflict. You know, all of our energies may be doing different things, okay? And this may even be this may be a fight with our shadow side, right? We have Pluto here with this full moon, guys. Come on, like this is definitely going to be, maybe this is about something that we need to commit to, but something that has to end before we can commit and celebrate, right? Because commitment is huge for Capricorn, and we may be fighting things related to that commitment. All right, so guys, as far as these messages go, I just want to set the intent that whatever comes out. Just keep in mind that this can happen over the next 6 months, okay? But whatever we need to hear most as the 12 zodiac signs is what I want to set intention for. All right, so we are going to start with Aries because Aries is the first zodiac sign. Hey Aries, happy full moon, lunar eclipse in Capricorn. Let's go ahead and shuffle and focus, and then we'll start talking, okay? We almost had the Queen of Pentacles come out, so that's Taurus energy, Virgo, Capricorn, but stability, that earth energy that you're probably feeling. What is the full moon lunar eclipse message for Aries? What is the Aries full moon in Capricorn message, please? Now, we just had the Ten of Swords and a bunch of other cards come out. So there may be endings, Aries. There may be the ending to something painful. What is the Aries full moon in Capricorn message? All right, guys. So we have a message here, Aries. Now, before we reveal the cards, let's just go ahead and talk about where this full moon is happening for you. So Aries, Capricorn is your 10th house. This is your midheaven on the zodiac wheel. This is an area of your future, of your career, your social status, you know, your highest ambitions, things like that. Very goal-setting energy and very futuristic. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's something about your future that's changing, if there's something about your legacy or your career, something that you're leaving behind. But I don't think that's really important, Aries. I just wanted to mention that for some of you. The card coming out is the Eight of Swords. Okay, so Aries, some of you guys are experiencing negative thoughts. Some of you guys are feeling a bit trapped. We definitely have some air energy coming up here, so it may be relevant to mention Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, because those are the air signs, okay? But this is more so about this is more so about your thoughts, I was going to say, but apparently this is more so about what you're saying as well, Aries. There may be something that you're not able to see clearly with this eclipse energy, especially in regards to, I almost said home, but especially in regards to your career, your future, your legacy, what it is that you want to do, your ambitions, your goals. You know, you guys are overall feeling a little bit trapped, at least the Aries that I'm reading for right now. But I was led to look at the lady there who has a blindfold on. You know, the Eight of Swords is self-imprisonment. So I want you guys to think about the ways that you're trapping yourself, Aries. I mean, come on now. You guys are powerhouses. And, you know, similar to Capricorn, you have that cardinal energy to push your way forward through anything. So I'm feeling more so that this may be self-imprisonment because that's what the Eight of Swords is. Now, someone in the situation could really be dealing with, you know, incarceration, jail energy, but this can be mental. The Eight of Swords is usually, you know, what we think about feeling trapped, or this it's like an illusion almost, you know, it's like all in your mind, Aries. This is all in your mind. There's something restricting you that's all in your mind, and restriction is a thing that comes up for Capricorn energy. I do want to mention here, though, that Capricorn squares you, Aries. So there is a natural power struggle that takes place between Aries and Capricorn energetically. All right. I've seen it happen with actual Capricorns and Aries in front of me. So, you know, you guys usually want to take action in different ways. So when we bring up things like squares, okay, Libra is squared by this full moon as well. It brings up things like compromise and meeting halfway energy, right? That 50-50 energy. Aries, I don't know what that has to do with you and this the negative thinking that you're trapped in, right? This is someone who doesn't know the way out of something. Bottom of the deck, ironically enough, is the Seven of Swords. So we have both the Eight and the Seven of Swords for you, Aries. This is bringing up some kind of lie. Like, I feel like someone here is trapped in some kind of lie. Someone here may feel stuck in deception. There may be deception happening right before your eyes, Aries, that you feel trapped in, and you have no idea how to mentally process it. The Seven of Swords is a kind of a sneaky energy, you guys. It's usually some kind of deception, lie, cheating, sneaky energy, okay? Just a hidden agenda. It could be self-deception, Aries, especially with the Eight of Swords. It could definitely be self-deception. We have the Nine of Pentacles underneath that with the Eight of Pentacles. So we've got 7-8 and 8-9. We definitely have some synchronicity here, some chronological order, a lot of earth energy here with this Capricorn full moon for you. So some of you guys are really focused on hard work by yourself, like self-sufficiency. I want my own money is what I just heard. Nine of Pentacles is the single woman card. Some of you guys could just be financially independent or just, you know, really enjoying the beauty of your own worth and value in this garden. But some of you guys are working really hard independently. This is like an entrepreneur's energy. You're trying to perfect something all on your own, Aries. You're working really hard. Money is really important here. I just want you guys to be very careful with the Seven of Swords that's showing up for you. Okay, because the Seven of Swords is looking right back at this woman with money, and I just want you guys to be very careful in home environments or situations that feel a little bit like deception, okay, Aries? But we're going to bring it back to the card that came out for you for some reason, okay? The Eight of Swords. There's something about your thoughts, Aries. There's something about, I'm going to turn this light on, especially for you, Aries, because there is something here about the lights. There's something here about seeing clearly, all right? Seeing clearly, because the Eight of Swords is a woman with a blindfold on, okay? Let's see if I can turn both these lights on and get a little bit of a brighter energy. Yeah, Aries. I also want to mention here, last minute mention here, the Eight of Swords always reminds me of someone who's not allowing themselves to feel what it is that they feel, okay? And we can look to the bottom here with the women with her feet, and her feet are not in the water. So is it possible that the avoidance of your own emotion is contributing to this mental pain, contributing to being trapped inside your mind about something, Aries? I think this full moon is going to remove a blindfold for you. And it may be confusing at first, but the next card after the Eight of Swords is the Nine of Swords. So there may even be some anxiety here, insomnia, things like that. But this is all about freeing yourself from some kind of prison of entrapment, Aries, even if it exists in your mind. And that reminds me that I always say with that card that mental prisons are even harder in some cases than physical prison, okay? If you think you're trapped, sometimes that's harder than even being trapped, all right? Because if you think you're trapped, you trapped. All right, Aries, this is about freeing yourself from deception and moving on into a more comfortable future for yourself, okay? All right, let's move on to Taurus. What is the full moon in Capricorn message for Taurus? What is the full moon partial lunar eclipse in Capricorn message for Taurus? What is the message for Taurus? Okay, we have a card coming out, Taurus. Before we reveal the cards, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about where this energy is happening. Now, you're an earth sign. You're really grounded, okay, similar to Capricorn. Capricorn and Taurus have similarities, okay? Capricorn's cardinal and Taurus is fixed. So there's more stability with you, Taurus, but with Capricorn, they can teach you how to move forward into the future with what you have. I said that in my monthly videos. There was something I channeled about Capricorn being able to teach sorry, I almost said Cancer. Capricorn being able to teach Taurus about what they have now, but what they'll have in the future. Because Taurus is about what you have now, right? Capricorn is about, hey, Taurus, what can you learn about what you have now to expand your resources into the future, if that makes sense for some of you guys. So the reason I'm talking about that is because Taurus, Capricorn is 9 houses away from you. So this is bringing up your beliefs. This is an eclipse, a full moon. in your ninth house of belief. So this brings up travel. This brings up expansion. This brings up your higher knowledge beliefs. You guys could be teaching around this time. You guys could be studying around this time. You guys could be traveling around this time. I just saw a bird fly. Okay, so yeah, lots of travel, lots of educational energy, your beliefs, expansion, very fun energy. I think you guys are going to learn a lot, but the cards are telling a different story. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. Keep in mind, this is happening over the next 6 months, guys. We have a Pisces showing up here for you, Cancer. Why do I keep calling you Cancer? Taurus, is there a Cancer showing up? Because I was just about to say that this could be Cancer or Scorpio as well. But Jesus whiz. Taurus, there is blatantly a Pisces showing up here, but it can be a water sign. It doesn't have to be. Okay, guys, this is somebody who is on the pursuit of emotion. This is someone who's on a quest for love. Anybody can take on the qualities of the Knight of Cups, but this is a Pisces, okay? This is a Piscean energy. You can see the fish here. But every night is about action. Every night is a messenger. So there is a love message here, Taurus, for you, especially because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this could be a new passionate spark after some kind of financial conflict. This could be a new passionate spark with someone who was left out in the cold or who felt left out in the cold, because we do have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, this is about being left out in the cold in your childhood, or by a soulmate, or maybe someone was left out in the cold financially with a child. We have the Six of Cups, Taurus. Okay, definitely Scorpio showing up there, but the Six of Cups is about nostalgic, okay, walking down memory lane. I feel like this is someone who wants to return to you, Taurus, over the next 6 months. Somebody was left out in the cold, whether it was you or another person. It's starting to rain. Right as I'm talking to you, Taurus, it's literally starting to rain, so there may be some raindrop sounds that you guys might start to hear, but I think that's extremely symbolic. Maybe someone really was left out in the cold, and maybe it was emotional, maybe it was sad, but this was in the past. Someone here wants to return to you, Taurus, but look at this. Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands. This is a love message. It could be a fire sign too, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but very passionate. Okay, someone here, Taurus, regardless of their zodiac sign, they are coming forward. It could be you. Okay, but lots of love messaging here. And yeah, we definitely have a new passionate spark here. Okay, new passionate spark, Taurus. Now, this may be someone who can teach you something. The full moon in Capricorn may bring someone in that can teach you something passionate. This may be a sexual encounter. The Ace of Wands is sometimes a sexual encounter. But I think this is a very, very great love message. Like, this is definitely someone coming in with feelings, okay? Emotions, passion. It's a new spark with someone, potentially new, but I do feel like this is also someone from your past. Now, we have a heavy Sagittarius wanting to show itself, and it's definitely someone from the past. For some of you, it's a Sagittarius from the past. Okay, we have the Temperance and the Knight of Wands. These are my two Sagittarius energies. We have the Judgment card here, which is a phone call. You may get a phone call. Maybe some of you guys are staying patient for some kind of phone call. And the Knight of Wands may not be a Sagittarius. This could just be someone who's kind of been in and out of your life. They come in and they quickly express themselves passionately. Now, you have two different knights here, so there could definitely be fire sign, water sign energy, or maybe this is just about passionate emotion, but the Knight of Wands, in and out, okay, very mutable energy, very Sagittarius energy, where they express themselves very quickly, and then you don't hear from them a couple days. This is someone from your past who left you out in the cold, Taurus, or vice versa, that would like to return with some passion. So I don't know, Taurus. I know you're going through ninth house energy, but as far as the cards, over the next 6 months, there's going to be a lot of emotional initiation. There's going to be a lot of, probably multiple sparks with multiple people, especially, I think there's at least 2 people that want to come back from the past to express some kind of emotion to you or some kind of passion. So I don't know, Taurus. This is all coming in the form of learning, and we did just pull the Hermit card. So if you guys are lonely, if you guys have been hermited, that energy is definitely going to be counteracted with this Ace of Wands. It's kind of hard to hermit yourself when there's all these new passions, but this is also Virgo coming forward as well. So this could definitely be something involving a Virgo energy, or maybe just having to reflect and go inward. But wow, Taurus, new passionate sparks with water signs, fire signs, or just any sign, but it looks like a love spark, okay? Something that sparks joy in you, Taurus, that you can learn from. This may be why you feel so expansive over the next 6 months. Okay, and I'm pulling the Sun card as I'm talking. So I don't know if this was for Taurus or not, but wow, this is that Leo energy. This is a child's energy, but we're going to move into Gemini energy now, okay? Whoa, the cards are jumping. 2 of Pentacles. All right, what is the full moon in Capricorn message for Gemini? Gemini, I am seeing the Two of Pentacles. It happened just as I stopped talking to Taurus and just as I moved into your energy. So there could definitely be some juggling going on here. Okay, there may be some kind of decision, or maybe financial balance is ideal. What is the full moon in Capricorn message for Gemini? Full moon in Capricorn message for Gemini. What can we tell Gemini? What is the full moon lunar eclipse in Capricorn message for Gemini? Okay. Now, this is so interesting. I'm seeing a theme here. Gemini, let's talk a little bit about where this full moon is happening for you first before we reveal the cards. Gemini, very important full moon for you because this is happening in your 8th house of transformation, death, rebirth, shared resources, intimacy, sex. It's that Scorpio energy. Capricorn rules a very intimate part of your chart on the zodiac wheel. All right. The card coming out, though, well, I just want to say, guys, this full moon is going to really eclipse out. This is about other people's resources, what you share and give away. It's definitely about sex, death, and rebirth and things like that, too. So this is definitely going to shed a lot of old skin. You have Pluto in your 8th house, Gemini. Wow. Talk about shedding. Talk about transformation. We have Saturn there, too. Talk about release. Yeah, I think it's time to show the card, especially when we mention release. 10 of Wands, Gemini. A lot of fire energy showing up for you for this full moon in Capricorn. So things like passion, expression, manifestation, all of those things are very, very ideal with this full moon. But Gemini, this is talking about hard work. Somebody here is working really, really hard. Hence the 10 of Wands. This is a completion. Right, you're pulling a 10, Gemini, for this full moon. So the full moon brings completions, eclipses bring completions, and every 10 in a tarot deck brings completions, okay? This is talking about burdens, though. The 10 of Wands, one of the first things I should mention with the 10 of Wands is heavy burdens that you've been carrying, but I think this is the completion of that. Like this full moon over the next 6 months, Gemini, the people, places, and things that come in the form of burdens for you, they're going to be shed. You know, they're going to be transformed. They're going to basically be reborn. This is you kind of starting over. Okay, the next card would be the Ace of Wands. So I think you guys are ready to stop carrying around old baggage, old weight that may even not belong to you. This is the work of 3 different people that this person is trying to accomplish on their own. And it's not that you can't do it, Gemini, but the quote comes to mind here where it's, just because I carry this so easily doesn't mean it isn't heavy. Okay, so just because you're capable, Gemini, doesn't mean that this is fair. It doesn't mean that this is something that you deserve. Like, you want to ask yourself how much of this truly belongs to you, because we got burdens coming up here. But I keep being reminded by my spirit guides, I can literally hear the release of, releasing burdens. Ironically, the card right beneath, a lot of fire. This is a pure fire reading for you. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, extremely relevant. 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So similar to Aries, there's a lot of chronological order because Capricorn deals with structure and time. So I see this as very, very calculated, very, very responsibly put together. 9 and 10 of Wands. So there's like, this is a final battle for you. Gemini, this is about defensiveness. This is about protection. This is about willing to fight again no matter what you've been through. You know, the 9 of Wands is a guy who's wounded. He has been through a lot, okay? But he's ready to carry more. You know, this is basically the 19 of Wands, and there is no such thing. Like, this is a lot of fire energy, especially because even beneath that is the Knight of Wands. Some of you guys could be dealing with Sagittarius. We got the Temperance card and the Knight of Wands here. So this is about patience, Gemini, as well. You know, the Temperance card is about moderation and balance and alchemy to a certain extent. And the Knight of Wands, yeah, it is about passionately moving forward. This could be a passionate message. But I'm feeling that you want to be patient with it. And now patience is the thing that comes up for full moon in Capricorn as well. Especially because you're already fighting so much. Like, you guys may be battling or fighting to keep carrying this when it's really a burden. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that, like, this battle, that this carrying this person, place, or thing, or whatever it is, this is going to be different for all of you, but it's become a battle. It's becoming a burden and battle is coming up here, and you're wanting to charge forward, maybe express something, manifest something. Knight of Wands is one of the quickest moving knights, and it is an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, especially Sag. This is your opposite sign energy coming up here. We have the Judgment card here as well. So you guys want to be patient, okay, for something to resurrect. You want to be patient when it comes to, and some of you guys could be battling with a fire sign as well. And this is the next 6 months. Very fiery energy coming out for you, Gemini, okay? I love that the 9 and the 10 of Wands is here, because I think this battle is over for you. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, is that this battle is over. You don't have to carry this anymore after this eclipse, Gemini. You can let this burden rest. You can let this burden die. Remember, this is in your 8th house. Your 8th house is a house that's hidden. So to have a full moon eclipse in your 8th house, this is a area of your chart that is usually really dark and secretive. I haven't mentioned that, but there may be a secret that someone has that's pretty heavy and burdening them too. You know, the 8th house is kind of an emotional transforming house. So this moon is definitely going to change the way that you feel about what you're carrying that doesn't belong to you. Remember, the 8th house is other people's resources. Are you doing the work for other people, Gemini, in any way, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally? Like, what are you carrying that doesn't belong to you? Because you've been fighting for this. You've been defending this burden. Okay, some of you guys are protecting yourself from any more. Like, I'm hearing my plate is full. Okay, but remember, this is completion. Something is over. You no longer have to fight, Gemini. There's some kind of, like, instead of seeing that there's one more battle coming, yeah, okay, thank you, Spirit. The battle is over, right? This is the final battle card, but you've already made it to the 10 of Wands. So you up until this full moon in Capricorn and all throughout this 6-month cycle, you are fighting the final battle. Okay, and this may come in the form of who knows, you know what I mean? But it's going to come in the form of people, places, things, jobs, money, whatever, you name it. Mind, mental, speech, whatever. What you're thinking, what you're feeling, you know what I mean? You have fought a final battle in your life. You are really, really, if you see the Ace of Wands anywhere, Gemini, it's very, very relevant. Because after the 9 and the 10 of Wands, it's a new beginning. So that might be what the Knight of Wands is rushing forward to give you, you know, because you have completed a cycle. It's very passionate. It was a lot of hard work. It was a lot of responsibility. It was very burdensome. But you have fought and you fought hard and you've been responsible, Gemini, and the battle is over. Okay, this deep, purging, transformative battle, you know what I mean? This battle of darkness I'm hearing, it's over. And there's finally something that it's going to be like a huge release off your shoulder. Okay, it really is, guys. So really, really powerful message there for you, Gemini. Very, very fire energy. Wow. I don't know what told me to pull this card. We'll see what's right behind you. We have the 5 of Cups. So some of you guys are dealing with, you know, depression, regret, disappointment, emotional conflict during this full moon. I literally just pulled the Lover's card. Maybe there's some kind of choice that is linked to disappointment. Okay, it may have to do with love, relationships. Some of you guys are definitely having some interesting feelings. Okay, and it might be because of how weighed down and burdened you are. Okay, guys. So yeah, there are going to be burdens that this eclipse literally removes from your life. And it may not be in the nicest way, if you know what I mean. Especially if you've had the choice to remove these burdens and for some reason, you know, you just kept fighting. The universe is going to come in like a lightning bolt and it kind of complete these things for you. So you can say goodbye to whatever this heavy burden was, Gemini, that you've been fighting with, all right? And you can say hello to the new energy that's lighter and this release that you're going to feel in your 8th house, okay? Really, really transforming energy, guys. All right, let's move to Cancer. Hi, Cancer. This is very important for you, but let me focus so we get a good, firm message for you, Cancer. What is the full moon? Okay. Where'd that card go? I thought I saw, oh, it's still here. So a card flipped over and hid itself. So I'm going to keep that in mind when it comes to this message. Now, Cancer, really important full moon. The last eclipse was in Cancer and it was a new moon. So you guys are really feeling this. The North Node is officially activated. The South Node is officially activated. So our destinies are forever changed beyond this point, you guys. All right, and so this is an opposition. And this is if it's an opposition, Cancer, we're always dealing with a 7th house energy. All right, so Capricorn represents the sign right across from you on the zodiac wheel. They're everything that you're not. You're everything that they're not. So this is a full moon completely illuminating your house of partnerships and relationships. Okay, now I would definitely say that this can be the random start to new relationships, but it's more so about a completion. Okay, completing old cycles of relationships with this very powerful full moon in your 7th house opposing you. Now you have Pluto opposing you, Cancer. You have Saturn opposing you. So there's a lot of karmic purging energy opposing you, Cancer. We have the 10 of Swords coming out. So, you know, this could be the painful ending to certain relationships, partnerships, but please trust that most of these relationships that you're experiencing, Cancer, are karmic because you have Saturn in your 7th house on the zodiac wheel, okay? You got to let whatever this pain is that you're hanging on to. I do feel like this may be like X energy, like pain that, as water sign, trust me, I'm a Pisces, I understand. I can be sad over something that happened 10 years ago. You know, it really doesn't matter, especially because Capricorn rules time, and time is opposing you, Cancer. So this is definitely, this eclipse is bringing it's ending your pain in your relationships, Cancer. That's what this eclipse is doing. It's bringing an end to all your pain and suffering. It's bringing an end to being looked at as a victim. It's bringing light at the end of the tunnel, specifically when it comes to your relationships and partnerships. Okay, this is not a bad card because you're actually moving away from this pain. If there's a relationship that ends, and I do want to mention here with the 7th house of this eclipse for you, that this is not just romantic relationships. This is also, you know, it's not just romantic, it's family relationships, especially for you, Cancer. Family relationships are really important right now. It's business relationships, it's friendships, it's all relationships, including the relationship you have with yourself. There may be some kind of end. You know, some of you may be dealing with deception, feeling backstabbed, feeling lied to, betrayal. The 10 of Swords brings up that as well. Similar to Gemini, though, you're getting a card that represents a completion, which is so symbolic because full moons and eclipses, especially eclipses, bring completions and new beginnings into our life. This is an ending. Every 10 in tarot represents an ending. And this may be something that is happening at a mental level because we do have all those swords, Cancer. Okay, so there's definitely air energy here. You could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Maybe this is just your thoughts. Maybe this is just some kind of communication happening, some kind of conversation, the end of a conversation. But you can see the light there, right, in the back. Now, bottom of the deck, Cancer, more air energy, the 6 of Swords. So now we have a complete message here. You, again, are moving away from painful endings. You are getting to calmer water, my friend. And you want to relate this to the next 6 months of your relationship cycle. Okay, over the next 6 months, Cancer, yes, there will be pain that you need to move behind. It will be very sad to leave this person, place, or thing behind. The 6 of Swords always reminds me of someone who's crying in a car. You know, they're really sad. It's not easy to leave this thing behind that has ended because, you know, there was emotion there. Okay, this is the sorrow travels of sorrow. Okay, maybe travel by water, over a bridge, maybe even in a plane. But yeah, there's some movement here, there's some leaving behind, and it's very painful, Cancer. This is your past, Cancer, and you know how the past is for you. Capricorn is the future, Cancer is the past, but those roles have been switched by the North and South node. The North node in Cancer is more about the future. So we have the energy of the past operating with the future. We have the energy of the future operating with the past, Capricorn South node. But anyway, I always say with the 6 of Swords that yes, although you're sad to leave behind what you're leaving behind, you also want to focus on what's up ahead, which is very firm foundation, a lot calmer waters emotionally. You know, there's some kind of chaos or disruption emotionally that you're moving. You know, these endings could have very well caused ripples in your emotional waters, Cancer. But I see you moving away from pain. You know, you kind of have to expect that with Capricorn energy opposing you. When an eclipse opposes you, there will be endings, okay? There will be an opposition here. And oppositions require compromise. They require that 50-50, you know what I mean? And so if that doesn't exist specifically in relationships in on your behalf or in your case, then there will be endings. And I want you guys to know that this may be karmic. This may be something that's purging. Now, you guys have Pluto in your 7th house of relationships. So relationships are constantly transforming for you, especially relationships from the past, painful endings from the past. I just see, I feel your sadness, Cancer, but I'm also feeling, you know, the fact that you're moving away from that. Okay, there may even be a child involved for some of you because we do have that small child in the boat. There are 3 people here. All right, so yeah, Cancer, there's definitely some travel. You're waiting for your ships to come in. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the 10 of Cups here as well. So there's emotional fulfillment in your future. You have to leave behind the old in order to get to the new, all right? So you want to focus on where you're going, not where you're coming from, okay? Because you're definitely moving. The card that came out, though, again, is the 10 of Swords. So there are endings this eclipse is causing. But again, the 10 of Swords is pain and ending. So this ending may cause pain or this pain may end. Okay, in this case, it goes hand in hand. Pain and endings. Painful endings, but the ending to something painful. The absolute ending to something, which explains why someone is literally moving on. And they're looking out to their future is what it is, okay? You're headed somewhere really abundant. Yeah, you're headed somewhere really abundant, Cancer. We have the Ten of Cups and the Sun card. So this may happen as soon as Leo season, okay, Cancer? Hopefully that helped, guys. This is going to be a dramatic shift in your relationships. This is going to eclipse out any old toxic relationships that you ever had, all right? So let's move to Leo now. Leo, okay, well, we have the Six of Cups here in the Moon. So there's something hidden about your past, Leo. I'm going to shuffle again, but this came out for a reason. Some of you guys, a Pisces is showing up. There may be an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that would like to call you or come back to, because I do see there's a second chance. If you can see the sneak peek there of the Judgment card and the King of Pentacles. So this could be a Taurus. It could be some kind of finances from the past as well, Leo. But we have a Pisces. This could also be Cancer, but this is the card for Pisces. There may be a Pisces that wants to return for some of you, Leo. Now, the Six of Cups is what came out first. So this is like a walk down memory lane. Some of you guys are afraid of the past. Some of you guys are hiding what you feel about somebody. This may be a child, because the Six of Cups is the children card as well. We have these two children. But Leo, yeah, there's something here about your soul wandering back into the past. There's a lot of emotion and feelings, but the moon is also something that is hidden. So there may be a secret here about a soulmate. There may be a secret here from the past. It may involve money or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But wow, Pisces soulmate. This is definitely soulmate energy, because the moon is our soul, and the Six of Cups is a soulmate. It's nostalgic energy. So I feel like somebody secretly wants to come back from your past, Leo, or you want to secretly return to somebody from your past. But let's focus here for Leo. What is the full moon in Capricorn message for Leo? The full moon, partial lunar eclipse. What is the full moon in Capricorn message for Leo? So either way, we got abundance, we got emotion, we got earth and water strongly. We have the Ten of Cups coming out, but I just want to take a break here and explain where this is happening for you, Leo. So Capricorn is actually 6 houses away from you. So this full moon eclipse is happening in an area of your lifestyle, your health, your day-to-day routine, how it, like, basically ritualistic habits, like your day-to-day routine. It's that Virgo energy, health, lifestyle, but also jobs, services that you offer. So when we have a full moon in our 6th house, this is the ending to a certain way of living. So there may be new things that you want to incorporate in your day-to-day routine, Leo, like maybe exercise or eating better or something like that. But the card coming out is the Ten of Cups. So this is emotional fulfillment, some kind of happy home environment, family situation, children may be involved, love. This is a good card for any of that. So this full moon is actually bringing you emotional fulfillment, blessings. Okay, this is definitely seeming like a new home. There may be changes happening in your home. Now, Leo, obviously this has something to do with your lifestyle and the way that you're living. How emotionally fulfilled do you actually feel? How emotionally complete you feel? Now, a lot of us are getting tens, okay? I believe Gemini and Aries. There may have been other signs too, but a lot of the zodiac signs so far are getting cards of 10. So because of that, Leo, full moons, especially eclipses, bring completions. And every 10 in tarot is also a completion. So this is something emotionally completing for you, and this has something to do with a job, your health, lifestyle, your day-to-day routine, your rituals, stuff like that. Okay, but emotional completion, bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. So wow, this is something you need coming in. I don't know if this is money that you're going to be celebrating. I don't know if this is like new money and you're able to move. This is something you need coming in though, Leo. For some of you, this is just something that makes you really happy. It's something that you can share with your family, your small family, your loved one. We have the Emperor, so there's someone here that can be an Aries. This is like maybe an opportunity to be in a higher position at work. This is an opportunity to be a boss, to have more authority, to be more responsible, to have more control. There may be conflict that you have with an Aries, okay? Especially if you live with an Aries. We have the Four of Wands. Okay, we have the Death card. This is Scorpio. We have Taurus. So I don't know if there's a commitment with a Scorpio here that may be changing. Taurus and Scorpio are opposite signs. All right, so we have an opposition showing up here. There may be a marriage that ends. I didn't even see it like this, but we have the Four of Wands and the Hierophant. Both of those are talking about commitment in marriage, especially if you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius man. There may be new conversations or clarity there. Definitely clarity with the King of Swords, Ace of Swords, okay? There may be a new beginning with an air sign. Some of you, yeah, we have Taurus, Scorpio, Aries, like a lot of major arcana here, but There's something about a home environment, commitment, marriage, okay? Someone that you live with, like something is changing over the next 6 months. There's going to be endings, there's going to be beginnings, but I feel like you're going to be celebrating. This may be around the time of your birthdays. That's coming up super soon, like in the next few days. But there is a conflict here with authority. Some of you guys may be dealing with conflict when it comes to power struggles. This is a power struggle. There may be a father figure in your life, maybe the father of your child or your father, or maybe you are a father, but there's a father figure here with the Emperor that seems to be causing some kind of competition. There may be competition as far as who's going to step up and be boss. But yeah, back to this Ace of Pentacles. Like some of you guys are receiving some kind of golden opportunity that's going to give you way more authority at work, way more money. This could definitely be a promotion, a lump sum of money, whatever it is that you need, Leo. This is that earth energy. Capricorn is coming in clutch for you guys. And that's because you guys have that as your 6th house. So I didn't realize how hard of workers Leos probably are in their day-to-day life. Like it's not a foreign energy for you guys to work really hard at things, because you guys have your 6th house as Capricorn. Like that's a hell of a house to have Capricorn in. Okay, so yeah, this is about things changing about your life, Leo, and you finally being happy. Okay, I really do feel a home environment for some of you here. Like I don't know if someone moves in or if someone moves out, but this is definitely an abundant home environment and something that you need coming in, maybe a new job or something. But yeah, you're going to feel a lot more empowered. You're going to feel a lot more complete. And you know, you guys may be very close to new love, because after the 10 of Cups is the Ace of Cups, but you're getting the Ace of Pentacles. So definitely new money, definitely new. This is something that you can see, touch, and feel, Leo. This is something very grounded. It's a very realistic opportunity. It's not just something you feel or imagine. It's something real. Like that earth energy is tangible, materialistic. And it has something to do with this 10 of Cups that came out. Please remember that that moon card in the 6 of Cups, though. So this moon is going to be really nostalgic. It may bring up a lot of memories for you guys. All right, Leo. So wow, full moon in your 6th house. A lot of completions when it comes to the way you're living life. Okay, you're going to be living a lot more emotionally abundant lifestyle over the next 6 months. Okay. So let's move into Virgo energy. What is the full moon in Capricorn message for Virgo? Wow, okay. So Virgo, we have a card that is super, it comes out for you all the time with me. Before we get into this though, I want to talk about the area of your birth, or of your zodiac chart that this is happening. So Virgo, you're an earth sign, you're very logical, you're very grounded. So this Capricorn energy is your sister energy. It's more of that heavy earth energy that will be very home-like to you. But Capricorn is actually 5 houses away from you, Virgo. Okay, I just wanted to turn that light a little bit down. It was kind of bright, but actually it's messing with the light of my video, so I'll turn it back on. Gosh. Virgo, yeah, 5th house energy. This is such a great house, okay? God, I don't like this lighting. I'm sorry. I get like that when I do Virgo readings. Like when I start reading for Virgo, I kind of get like that because you know how you guys are about details and perfection and things being right. So I'm an empath. I go with the flow, and I'm feeling that Virgo vibe right now. There may be something you have to tweak a little bit. There may be something you need to fix with this eclipse. But let's talk about the 5th house. I love it, because the 5th house is about pleasure, it's about creativity, it's about children, it's about romance, and it's about soulmate energy. So Virgo, we do have the 9 of Pentacles that wanted to come out for you though, which is heavy earth. So Capricorn is teaching you the value of your pleasures, okay? Valuing, you know, spending your money on things that cause you pleasure a little bit more, Virgo. I'm feeling that too. But this is the single woman card. Now, some of you guys are obviously not single. I know a lot of Virgos who are in full-blown commitments now. But when I say single woman, this is about being independent, okay? The real thing that I should say here is self-sufficiency, Virgo. Okay, you guys are hella independent. It's hard for Virgos to ask for help sometimes because you guys are such givers, and really hard when it comes to being a taker for Virgo. So, yeah, this is about being in your own garden of abundance, Virgo. This full moon is really going to teach you how to surround yourself with things that you value, and at the same time, you know, this is about value and pleasure and how they're the same thing. Now, this could be in regards to creating something too, Virgo, creating your own abundance. That's something that Capricorn can teach you, because you have, your 5th house is very futuristic. Okay, this full moon is going to come in and really complete and start new beginnings of creative projects for you guys over the next 6 months. Bottom of the deck, this is what makes sense to me. is the Six of Cups. There's that children energy. There's that soulmate energy. So some of you guys, again, this has come out, single mom with children. You know, that may be how you're single, Virgo, is when it comes to your kids, because we have 2 kids here and a single mom that is really wanting to work on the abundance that she can tap into to support this child, to support these children, to support her past, to support this soulmate. Somebody's soulmate is single. I definitely feel that you may find out that someone from your past is single, Virgo. It may be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because we have the King of Pentacles, because this could be you. Okay, some of you guys are experiencing conflict, arguments about money. Okay, you may be arguing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you guys don't want to fight anymore when it comes to stability, security. Like, you don't want to fight for that anymore. There's something you don't know, Virgo, about this Capricorn moon. Because I have the High Priestess here. Okay, this is the woman. The High Priestess represents someone who keeps secrets, but she's also someone who knows secrets. Okay, so follow your intuition about this Capricorn moon, because we definitely have the devil here. Okay, this is a really interesting energy. This is the Capricorn moon. This is Cancer and Capricorn energy. So the Cancer Capricorn opposition is really important to you. Some of you guys may have new love coming in from a Capricorn. We have Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer here. I definitely see a Pisces with Capricorn energy, Capricorn, Cancer. It could be Scorpio as well, but either way, this is about someone who's on a quest for love and passion. Like, someone here is definitely, there's some passionate lust, passionate love making. Okay, the High Priestess is hiding that, though. Okay, I was very surprised to see the Devil card behind the High Priestess. So there's something that you don't know. But you may have a gut instinct, okay? And this may have something to do with someone you feel tied to, some kind of toxic, you know, this moon does have to do with trusting your intuition about toxicity, boundaries, restrictions, you know, and I feel like this may be an argument that you have about money, or maybe it's about some kind of secret or something that you don't know. Five of Swords is also the card of no longer wanting to fight, though, especially if you're dealing with other earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is more Taurus, Capricorn to me. Okay, now this could definitely be an earth sign that wants to return to you from the past. But aside from the King of Pentacles being an earth sign, Virgo, this is about your stability. This is about, you know, protecting something. This is that straight up Capricorn energy. Money from your past is coming up here, Virgo. Maybe some kind of financial energy returning to you. It may be very nostalgic. Okay, it could be past life related. But the card that came out is the Nine of Pentacles. So self-sufficiency, I can see that. Here where we have the King of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So if you have children, Virgo, this is definitely about, you know, being very grounded, that home environment being stable. But I feel this is more so a soulmate vibration. Some of you guys are really on that soulmate vibration with this 5th house full moon. The 5th house is literally the house of romance and soulmates. So again, Virgo, there may be people, places, and things that want to return now. There is a lot of retrogrades energy. This is definitely a card of memory lane, nostalgia. So there definitely may be, especially if you're single and efficient and ready to mingle, there may be even more people coming back from your past. All right, because of these retrogrades. Okay, and they may be lessons, but yeah, Virgo, I really love seeing you guys really confidently in this garden of abundance. This is going to grow over time. You know, you got to create this for yourself, Virgo. There may be something from the past that will help inspire you. It may contribute to this pleasure. But remember, this full moon is all about creativity for you, what it is that you can create. And I think you're trying to create more stability for yourself, which makes sense. Virgo is always trying to create stability for themselves because Capricorn is their 5th house. Okay, Capricorn is stability, the 5th house is create. So creating stability is what I'm getting. Overall, this should just be more about pleasure for you. It should be more about romance. Okay, there definitely may be romance with a soulmate coming in. Okay. So yeah, Virgo, hopefully that helps. I think that this is going to be good for you because you're an earth sign, okay? So let's move into Libra energy. What is the full moon in Capricorn message for Libra? Full moon in Capricorn message for Libra, please. All right, we have a card coming out, Libra. Oh, we have another card coming out. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So before we reveal the cards, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about where this is happening in your birth chart, Libra. So you're a cardinal sign. Capricorn and Cancer are also cardinal energies. So I want to mention right off the bat that this energy squares you, Libra. Here you are, here Capricorn is. So there's this harsh 90-degree angle that Capricorn creates with you, Libra. So there's a natural power struggle, just like Aries and Capricorn. Libra and Capricorn have this like very natural power struggle. You guys like to take action in different ways. So this full moon in Capricorn is happening in your 4th house. Home, family, foundation, roots, all that good stuff, okay? And it's more so about the completions happening there. So home environments eclipsing out, home environments ending, family completions, okay? This full moon in Capricorn, it may bring you together with family, okay? Family stability is really important here as well, Libra. So that's where it's happening. I wouldn't be surprised if this was very emotional for you guys, because the 4th house is a very emotional and sensitive, deep house, okay? Libra, we have the 8 of Cups coming out here, and you can see in this tarot card that there is a big full moon in the corner of this card, okay? Big full moon. This Capricorn full moon may have you guys walking away, separating emotionally from certain people, places, and things. Those eight cups, this could definitely be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, more specifically Scorpio. But Libra, what I'm really feeling here is that this is an emotional departure. Okay, there's gonna be distance between you and something else emotionally. It doesn't have to be physical, but take it from a water sign. When you separate from something emotionally, sometimes that's even has more of an effect than separating from it physically. So this is bringing up soul journeys, you know, going on a soul discovery, leaving behind the material things. You know, you guys are really wanting to find your soul family, okay, around the 4th house full moon in Capricorn. And remember, this is the six-month cycle. So between now and the next 6 months, Libra, you're going to be really departing from things emotionally, you know, emotional detachment, walking away. This is a card of leaving and sometimes returning. So there may be people, places, and things that leave you, Libra. You may be walking away. I feel like this is more so you looking up at this full moon in your 4th house. Maybe this is you leaving a home environment or you wandering. This is kind of a soul wandering card. Libra, at the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So you guys are definitely getting hit with this 4th house. 4th house energy, not only does it square you, but it's very, it's like this energy is too close to home, if you know what I mean. So some of you guys are going through financial conflict, okay? This is the left out in the cold. Some of you guys are leaving. There's 2 people here, okay? So you're not alone, Libra. Some of you guys may be leaving because of financial conflict. You may feel left out in the cold. This may be homelessness, abandonment, feeling poverty, unemployment. This is the card for unemployment. Beneath that, Libra, is the 9 of Swords. So holy crap, holy cow. You guys may have some trouble sleeping around this full moon in your 4th house. I'm not sure if I mentioned it yet, but there may be a conflict or compromise that has to come up here between you and another person, especially family compromise, home environment compromises. Somebody here is having a really hard time sleeping because money matters are on their mind up late at night. Someone has a lot of anxiety and worry because of how much conflict. You could be dealing with a Gemini. There may be a choice that you have to make. Yeah, there may be a new spark. Okay, now this is a little bit positive, Libra. We have a new passionate spark with a twin flame soulmate lover, Gemini maybe, but you may have a choice between 2 people, Libra, but we definitely have a new passionate spark. Like this may be a sexual encounter. We got somebody rushing in pretty fast, and it could be you, Libra, but the Lovers and the Ace of Wands, that's a new spark with a relationship. But on the other hand, you have this anxiety about what needs to change financially. You know, you're left out in the cold with your anxiety. I don't like this energy for you, Libra. I'm going to have to send you some healing. But I like to see that you're walking away from some of that. I like to see that this full moon is going to it's going to ask you to wander, okay? Now, the card that kind of showed itself is the Knight of Wands. This card wanted to come out too, Libra. It could be a Sagittarius. This is someone who may be kind of in and out of your life. They may come in and express themselves passionately very quickly, but then you may not hear from them. So I don't know if this is about a fire sign leaving or you leaving a fire sign, or maybe this is about leaving someone and then someone passionately rushing in. But again, yeah, we have a lot of conflict and anxiety at the bottom of the deck. But I love to see that there may be a spark with someone who's kind of far away. Someone may be keeping an eye on you, Libra. Yeah, we have the Ace of Cups here. We have the High Priestess. Some of you guys don't know. Now, there is a Capricorn here. What you don't know about this full moon in Capricorn Libra is that there's new love, okay? You guys may be spying on someone. Someone may be keeping an eye on you. You got some new emotion, though. This Capricorn full moon is definitely going to complete things for you at a very home level. These are home completions, family completions, all right? Foundation, finding a new foundation for yourself over the next 6 months. But needing more information. This is you, Libra, the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You need... Of course, you're handling this new emotion with intellect. Whoa. Tried to show ya. You're handling this new emotion with intellect is what I was trying to say. Hold on, let me grab. The Page of Swords is the one that fell, guys. All right. So I was trying to show you that you were trying to, you know, you guys are definitely trying to intellectually process these new emotions. Okay, you could be spying on this new love. But there's secrets, okay? You guys think somebody's keeping a secret, especially a Capricorn, so he may be spying on them. All right. Could be Cancer, Pisces as well. But yeah, we have this new passionate spark with someone, Libra. This may be a sexual encounter again, but yeah, we have anxiety, financial conflict, something that needs to change so that you guys are sleeping a little bit better at nighttime, guys. Now, there may be a significant nightmare or bad dream or something like that. The Nine of Swords is like waking up in the middle of the night and you're like heavy thinking about something. Okay, some of you guys are really, really worried about being homeless or losing a job or something. But again, Libra, the card that came out for you, this is your message. Walking away because you feel left out in the cold. Okay, walking away because you feel a little bit abandoned or something. But you're going on a soul journey, Libra. This may be something you have to do alone. Now, if you need help, you might want to ask for help with that Five of Pentacles, okay? Because you're very worried about something, Libra. And it has to do with some kind of new relationship or something like that. But the card that came out, again, this soul journey. You guys are going to be wanting to find your soul family. And where it is that Capricorn wants Libra to be stable where they really belong, okay? When it comes to family and roots and stuff like that. Having a Capricorn 4th house, it's kind of interesting, okay? It's the opposite of Cancer. Usually Cancer is the 4th house, but having a Capricorn 4th house is pretty serious energy when it comes to foundation and grounding yourself, all right, Libra? So hopefully this helps. I feel like this may change the way some of you live. It may change your foundation. It may change your roots. But it looks like you guys are going on a soul journey, which I'm not surprised to see. Okay, let's move into Scorpio. Scorpio, full moon in Capricorn. Scorpio. What is the message for Scorpio for the Capricorn full moon? Lunar Eclipse. Okay, we had a couple cards come out. So we're going to take them. Of course we are. I'm glad we did. Okay, Scorpio, before we reveal the cards, I just want to tell you that this full moon is happening in your 3rd house of communication. Okay, Scorpio. So this full moon is all about what you're saying, what you're communicating. I don't know why the light is getting so weird all of a sudden. But yeah, this is about what you're saying, Scorpio. Short distance travel, your thoughts, your mind, things like that. Cards coming out, 4 of Wands. Okay, so this is about some kind of home environment, some kind of celebration, some kind of commitment. This could be a wedding. Some of you guys could be getting married or marrying. Like there could be a wedding that you attend if you're not getting married yourself, Scorpio. But I do feel this because look at the card that came out with this. The Death card. This is you. Scorpio, this is you. So I feel like some of you Scorpios are really in commitments. You guys are celebrating. Now this may be the ending to some kind of home environment or some kind of commitment because the Death card, which is your ruling card, Scorpio, represents endings and beginnings. So this could be the end to a marriage. This could be an ending that you're celebrating. But the Death card is also about transformation, rebirth. This is an ending. The Death card is an ending for you, Scorpio. So I don't know if over the next 6 months you're going to be transforming and celebrating that. There may be an ending because you get married. There may be a new beginning because you get married. There may be something's going on here, okay? There's some kind of wedding celebration. Now, Scorpio does look to be celebrating. This could also just be, again, a commitment, the ending or the beginning to a commitment. This is celebrating, okay? Home environment is what I was trying to find the words for. But the bottom of the deck, Scorpio, is the Tower. The Tower. Okay, this is Mars energy. So Scorpio, you are ruled by Mars. You're ruled by Pluto too. But this is an ending. Like the fact that we have the 4 of Wands, the Death card, and the Tower. This is like something that shocks you, and it may be in a good way. Someone may shock you and propose to you. Someone may. There just may be something. We even have the Queen of Cups here, which is a Scorpio woman. So we've got some Scorpio women watching who are juggling They have a decision to make financially about whether they're going to take this risk. Some of you guys are really asking yourself whether you are too emotionally bored and unavailable for this new beginning. Okay, you're wanting to take a leap of faith. There's someone here who wants a new beginning with you. It could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got an Aries showing up here too. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So there's something you need coming in here, okay? Now, there may be conflict attached to that, similar to other messages coming up, but Scorpio, we have emotional boredom. You guys are focused, like you may miss an opportunity if you don't take this risk over the next 6 months, okay? Now, you may be ignoring certain opportunities because this is the card of knowing exactly what you want, which is why you're bored, because obviously that's not what's right in front of you, right? Scorpio, you know what cup you want. You know the new beginning that you want. You're not going to just jump in any direction. You know the direction you want to jump in. But we have a Scorpio woman here who's definitely wanting financial balance. She's juggling more than one person, more than one thing, more than one emotion, more than one thing that she values. You may have to drop one of those things. Okay, but this may be a foundation falling apart, Scorpio. But please remember that the Tower card comes when there's a false foundation that was rickety anyway. You know, you don't want to use some old ladder. This is like an old ladder energy that you were getting ready to climb, but the universe took it out of your path before you even, it's like, no, I knew you were going to fall, Scorpio. That relationship, that person, that place, that thing, it wasn't stable enough to climb anymore. It wasn't stable enough to even remain a structure. So I'm destroying that. This is very powerful here, Scorpio. You know how it is, how destruction is. This has to happen for something to end. This absolutely has to blow up. This has to end. Okay, so that you can balance yourself emotionally. Now, these are the two cards that came out, and this is your third house. So you guys could be communicating about all this. This is going to bring certain completions to the way that you communicate and to the way that you think. Okay, definitely some kind of ending here, Scorpio, but I think it's positive because we have the Four of Wands. Now, some of you guys, this really is an ending to a home environment or a marriage, some kind of commitment, because it was a false foundation, okay? It was not emotionally balanced. You were juggling. There's a new beginning elsewhere that you need to make yourself emotionally available for, that is trying to come in over the next 6 months, okay? There's some kind of decision here, but I love that the Tower is here with this message. All right, this is about rebuilding. Okay, after something false crumbles, something new is going to be rebuilt in its place, and it's going to be a lot better. It could be a new home, new relationship for some of you. But I love this, Scorpio. You're going to have things to celebrate over the next 6 months if you focus on that, okay? You're going to be celebrating the beginnings. You're going to be celebrating the endings. You may even have a lot to say about this, because remember, this is an eclipse in your third house of communication. All right, Scorpio, so what I see here is, yeah, something that may shock your socks. Like, this may literally shock your socks off, knock your socks off, whatever. I definitely see that this is happening behind your back or something like that. Don't get scared. I don't mean that. I don't mean that way. I can just see that the Queen of Cups is focused on her emotion over here. Because of this Tower, it could have been the ending to a relationship or something like that, okay? But this is the message for you, Scorpio, celebrating endings and beginnings, which seems to be the theme of this eclipse anyways. All right, let's move to Sagittarius energy. What is the full moon? Okay, we have a message. I'm gonna get you another card, Sag, because that came out really fast. Before we reveal the card, I just want to tell you guys that the full moon lunar eclipse in Capricorn is happening in your second house of resources, finances, values, worth. Okay, this is very financial for you, Sagittarius. Congratulations for having a Capricorn second house. I mean, I know that means you guys work really hard at finances and stuff, and you guys are constantly worried about the future of your finances, but it makes you guys really committed. It makes you guys really responsible. This is a second house full moon. There may be a completion to some kind of resource or possession. Keep in mind, this house is all about what you possess, okay, the things that you own, whatever belongs to you. We have the Ace of Wands. So, new passionate spark, Sagittarius. I love getting this card for you guys because you're a fire sign. Sagittarius is love, new passionate sparks. This could be a person, a place, a thing, something you created, something you manifested. It's very magical. Could be a sexual encounter as well. Now, the bottom of the deck here, though, is the Page of Swords. So it could definitely be with an Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, I think somebody is really attracted to you, Sagittarius, or you're really attracted to someone because they're spying on you. Someone is really, maybe this is a message. This could be a younger, it could be a child. for some of you. But this is usually a messenger of truth. Okay, someone who comes in with quick newfound truth. It may or may not be accurate, but this is coming up more as an I got my eye on you. Like you are sexy, some kind of energy like that. We have the Ten of Cups. Wow, and we have the Temperance card. So we have you here, Sag. And we have a Libra woman specifically, okay? Queen of Swords. This could be an Aquarius. This is either an Aquarius or a Libra to me. You know, it could be Gemini as well, but the Queen of Swords is definitely a Libra, Aquarius. So we have some air sign energy here. Now, this is the Ten of Cups. So some of you guys, this is about being patient for clarity. But we do have this beautiful emotional fulfillment here, okay? Blessings, home environment, family stuff. Some of you may have children. But yeah, over the next 6 months, Sagittarius, it looks like there's going to be some spying, some passionate spying, okay? Maybe some information that you need, because this is about needing more information before you start this new passionate start. This might be about moving in with someone, Sagittarius. You need to be patient for this emotional fulfillment, though, okay? Because there is communication coming in. This Queen of Swords can be you guys. I want to shuffle again, though, for this Ace of Wands. Why is this Ace of Wands here for Sagittarius for the full moon in Capricorn? Okay, we have the Seven of Cups coming out, and it is in reverse. So this is about, you chose something. Some of you guys made a choice. Okay, this card is about, you know, kind of getting out of the fantasy realm, getting out of the illusions, making a choice, because these are all choices. These are, you were very emotionally overwhelmed for a really long time, but I guess one of those cups finally sparked for you, Sagittarius, and now most of you guys are ready to commit to something. It doesn't have to be a relationship, but many of you guys, yeah, there's a Taurus showing up here. This is commitment, tradition, beliefs, maybe some kind of counseling energy. The Hierophant is definitely like spiritual counsel, advice. Now some of you guys, there could be something that ended with a Taurus, or maybe there's some kind of commitment that ends over the next 6 months, or something that's going on now. This is the painful ending. Like if you guys were committed in any way to mental anxiety or pain, if you were committed to anything like that, it is ending. Okay, we do have Pisces here. For some of you, we do have Libra. Someone here may have a Libra moon. Someone here may have a Taurus moon. Okay, because I see the Hierophant, the Ten of Swords, the Moon, and Justice. So yeah, there looks to be like there was an ending to some kind of commitment or marriage over the next 6 months. You guys, some of you guys may be single. We do have a Libra. Okay, there's something here about Libra, Pisces, Taurus. This is a lot of major arcana. If you're not dealing with any of those zodiac signs, please know that this is a major ending that this full moon in your second house is bringing. Okay, this could be a financial commitment. Someone here, yeah, someone here gets out of a marriage. The Justice card and the Hierophant is about a marriage for some of you Sagittarius out there. Definite Libra energy. Someone has a Libra moon, okay, or something like that. But yeah, this looks like to be the ending to a commitment because of some kind of secret. Maybe some of you guys are afraid of karma, or maybe there's something you can't see. There might be a Libra secret here. Financial independence, self-sufficiency. We have that Taurus energy here though. So I don't know if some of you guys are seeking counseling about something that ends. Okay. Because we have the Hierophant and the Ten of Swords. So this might be about pain from your past and you guys seeking counsel at a soul level for that. We definitely have Cancer, Pisces. Okay, but again, Sagittarius, the card that came out for you to clarify that Ace of Wands is the Seven of Cups. So, and it's in reverse. So this is getting out of an illusion, getting out of the fantasy world, not being so overwhelmed emotionally anymore, because that's what this would mean upright, overwhelmed emotional. And again, the illusion of choice. Like some of you guys chose something because it made you passionate. Like this, if this was people, then this was a person who you had the most passionate spark with, you know, who confused you the least. Okay, Sagittarius, so you guys look like you're finally committed to something. Instead of just kind of like being a Sagittarius and like just expanding on all of the things, you guys may be afraid to end a commitment that you have, especially if it's financial or something like that. Commitments come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. Someone here is afraid of an ending. Someone here is, there's a secret here. Okay, I do feel like a marriage ended because of secrets and the unknown. Someone is definitely going to be single and emotionally fulfilled. We have a Virgo showing up here now and a Scorpio for some of you. But yeah, Sag, very, very interesting. Ace of Wands, Seven of Cups. Like this is a very passionate new beginning with someone or something that doesn't overwhelm you emotionally as much. Okay, this is something that you can commit to, but this committing to this thing, this person, this place, it's going to end something else over the next 6 months for some reason. Keep in mind, this is a full moon in your second house, so this is going to eclipse out any old possessions. You know, you guys may give old things away, like clothes or materialistic values. Eclipses in the second house want you guys to, you know, complete certain things and have new possessions come into your life. Okay, so yeah, you guys could definitely be adding new things into your life. But this brings a lot of attention to money as well, Sag, okay? I'm going to put this card right back up just in case it comes out for someone else. But it did reverse itself for you, Sag. I love that the Ace of Wands came out. For some of you, this may be a new commitment, a new marriage. I didn't see that, but you guys could definitely be proposing or getting married as well. All right. What's up, Capricorn? Let me focus here for a minute, guys. All right. What is the full moon in Capricorn? Message for Capricorn, like what's going on for Capricorn for this full moon partial lunar eclipse in their first house. Give me a message for Capricorn for the full moon in Capricorn. Full moon in Capricorn. Full moon in Capricorn. All right, interesting. Capricorn, this is your full moon. There's an eclipse happening in your first house. I'm interested to know how you guys are doing. I'm a Capricorn rising, so I kind of feel these energies too. All right, first house energy. This is going to eclipse out the way that you're seen by other people, Capricorn. This has everything to do with your personality, your first house of self, okay? This has everything to do with you. And we have the Hanged Man. Okay, Pisces energy. This is Neptune retrograde. So for some reason, Neptune retrograde is impacting you, Capricorn. A lot of retrogrades, Saturn, Pluto, Mercury, Chiron, a lot of retrogrades, Jupiter. But this is Neptune retrograde in specific, which is bringing up a Pisces energy. But Neptune, this Hanged Man energy is about sacrifice, Capricorn. And I bet you know a little bit about that, don't you, with Pluto in your first house. Sacrifice, seeing something in a different way, enlightenment, purposely making yourself uncomfortable to hang around in a situation a bit more so that because there's light to be gained, okay, the Hanged Man. Now, bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. This could have to do, there's Sag and Pisces here. We have a Page of Swords too. We have, yeah, this may be a spy. Okay, there may be some kind of message coming in here. We have two pages. Okay, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. So there's definitely some communication here that someone's been waiting on. Knight of Swords is a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If it's not a fire sign, it's someone who's in and out of your life very passionately. You guys may be passionate and you might not hear from them for a couple days. They may come in quickly. Very quick moving person here. Could be you, Capricorn. This is someone who's on a quest for passion, and on their quest for passion is many people, if you know what I mean. Many things, many excitements, quick energy. I'm passionate about it, so I'm running towards it. You know what I'm saying? Sagittarius energy. I want to know more about this Hanged Man for you, Capricorn, because you're definitely seeing things differently with this full moon. You're becoming enlightened about yourself first and foremost. We have I'm pretty sure that was the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, and I picked it up in the reverse. So there's something that you may be sacrificing your own self-sufficiency, Capricorn, which is really ironic if you ask me. Some of you guys, this is like the commitment card, because upright is the single woman. This is obviously not so single. So some of you guys are sacrificing your singlehood. Some of you guys are sacrificing your own independence. There is conflict. This is a card that is definitely coming out for the Capricorn full moon, because this kind of energy, you know, Capricorns, you guys know how it is, the competition, the chaos, the conflict, the tension. This may happen at work, guys. Okay, this may happen at work. This may happen, you know, with money or something like that. I need more for you, though, because I just feel like there's more that this full moon wants to say. Please give me a message for Capricorn. Now, I do feel like there's something here about moving a bit slower, and I'll show you why in here in a moment. But give me a little bit more for Capricorn, please, for the full moon. Any more messages for Capricorn for the full moon, lunar eclipse? Okay. So, yeah. Okay, the card that came out is the Five of Cups. No wonder you guys don't want me to read the cards, because some of you guys are depressed, emotionally conflicted, disappointed, regretful. This is a card of sorrow. You know, this is a card of focusing on the past, which is kind of easy for Capricorn to do right now with the South Node in your sign, with Pluto retrograde and Saturn retrograde in your sign. A lot of past energy with all these retrogrades in the South Node. But this is about release, Capricorn. Okay, there's something in your life that is definitely water under the fucking bridge. Do you know what I mean? Like, this eclipse is literally the epitome of water under the bridge. Okay? Now, the reason why I said you might want to move a little bit slower is because the Hanged Man is kind of like a stagnant energy. He's not really moving, guys. And then if you look here, there is a little tiny snail in the Nine of Pentacles. So this is about your stability, your self-sufficiency, your financial independence, Capricorn. It came up in reverse. So some of you guys are not feeling very abundant, and that is the main thing that can make a Capricorn feel this way. Okay, regretful. Now, bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. Okay, you guys are extremely hardworking people, but just like Gemini, I want to say that this is about releasing a burden. Okay, this is the burden that is contributing to your depression. You know, Pluto is a very dark planet, and it's definitely working its magic in your sign extremely. It's like commanding you, okay, commanding you to release depression and to, you know, honor your dark demons, okay? Pluto is the ruler of the underworld. So Capricorns are quite literally in hell. Similar to Gemini, we have the 9 and the 10 of Wands. So, you know, there is this final battle that you have definitely fought, Capricorn. You know, this has been a hard battle to manifest something. And I don't know why I haven't mentioned this cute little Knight of Cups that's just chilling there, because this has to do with maybe a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio. This is a person who is on the quest for romance. This is a love messenger. But before that good old energy, we have to, this could be an emotional burden. I'm definitely seeing emotional burdens here. There's something you have to let go of, Capricorn. You know, it's not your job to carry this around anymore. Okay, wow. Wow. Look what cards this. I was just going to get, okay. I was just going to keep shuffling for you guys, but Spirit is literally telling me, I asked and I received. There is something intuitive about this Capricorn moon. We literally pulled the Devil and the High Priestess. Capricorn, I cannot tell you how important your emotion and your intuition is right around the time of this full moon and up until the next 6 months, until your birthday season. Okay, your birthday is 6 months away, guys. I know you're feeling depressed. I know you're feeling emotional conflict. You're feeling so many different things, and no one can do that to you more than what Cancer can, because they're right across from you. We do have a Cancer here. This is Pisces Cancer. Okay, but this is about following your intuition, Capricorn. There is something hidden. You know, maybe this burden has something to do with not knowing, Capricorn, because you are an extremely future forward thinking sign. And right now, even me as a psychic, you know, I do these tarot readings. I'm someone who astral travels vividly in my dreams. You know, ever since, I mean, I guess over the last couple of months, like, it's just like, I'm not sure if I'm not meant to see what's coming, because I have been having a very significantly less amount of deja vu too. So intuition for Capricorn with this full moon is important, because there's something you can't see, Capricorn. The Devil card is you, by the way. There's something you can't see about this full moon, about the next 6 months, but it doesn't stop you from having a gut feeling. So the way forward, Capricorn, I'm going to tell you a little secret here, is to tap into your inner guidance system, which is your emotions. All right? This is about paying attention to how this full moon makes you feel over the next 6 months, especially in regards to breaking free from some kind of chain. So I feel like this was definitely meant to come out in your reading. It has something to do with, you know, maybe not seeing is this heavy burden. Maybe love and romance, feelings, all of this is just more and more for you to carry, right, Capricorn? It's very easy for Capricorns to see everything and everyone as just more that I have to carry. And it's because you have to keep in mind, Capricorns are on a mountain in this lifetime. You guys incarnated as a mountain goat. You're really the sea goat. So how do you climb a mountain in the sea? Are there mountains under there? You know what I mean? Like, so not only are you, I don't want to say burdened, but it seems to be a topic. Like, not only are you burdened with water, with a heavy amount of a sensitivity and emotion, like you still want to get out of that pool sometimes. So how do you climb a mountain with a tail fish, with a fish tail, Capricorn? And that's why you guys are legendary, because you still accomplish your goals. You're still ambitious. You're still responsible. You're still committed. You're still, it's just like, wow, you're just so goal-oriented, Capricorn, and you do it with the weight of the world on your back. You do it with emotion. You do it with depression. You do it without feeling abundant. You do it, you make your sacrifices. You know, this is all about seeing something in a different way, especially abundance. It's extremely important that you see, that you're seeing your own self-sufficiency. Some of you need to be told that you are just fine on your own. You need to see your self-efficiency differently. There's something you need to sacrifice in order to get this Nine of Pentacles up in the right, baby. You guys want her upright, okay, so that you can be self-sufficient. This may be about making a sacrifice so that you can be single, because there may be partnerships or relationships that actually contribute to these burdens. Okay, they may contribute to your financial burdens or something. all right? Or just the lack of abundance that you feel. Again, Capricorn, I can't tell you anymore. You already know this. The High Priestess is about already knowing. Okay, I literally went to shuffle my cards and these fell from the other end of my deck. I hope that caught on camera. I can't tell you anymore. I respect the High Priestess as Pisces Priestess, as a priestess myself. So this is about honoring the light of the sun, the dark of the moon. Okay, the High Priestess knows all. She's the all-knowing. So there are things that you know, Capricorn, just like there are things that you don't know. But you want to follow your intuition. You want to honor your emotions during this time because you're extremely intuitive. You're extremely enlightened. Even if you feel like things are not going, you know, Capricorns rule time. Right now, time is a really interesting thing with all these retrogrades and these eclipses. So be your own sensation of time, Capricorn. Focus more on your responsibilities. I wish there was more I could say, but it's like you already know everything. I literally tried to get a new message for you and the High Priestess came out. And when that happens, I respect her. Okay, she's saying, no, they know. They know their intuition. Now, you want to pay attention to your dreams as well, Capricorn, okay? Because with that High Priestess, she rules the moon. So this moon energy is going to be really heavy for you guys, okay? You're going to really feel moon. The moon is more comfortable in your opposite sign, Cancer. So when she makes her way to Capricorn, she's able to do things in a shadow-like way, especially with Pluto's help. So Capricorn, I hope that helps. This is a full moon in your first house of self, eclipsing out aspects of your personality, eclipsing out certain ways that you're seen by others, okay? All right, let's move into Aquarius energy. Aquarius, what is the full moon in Capricorn message for Aquarius? Full moon in Capricorn, lunar eclipse, full moon in Capricorn message for Aquarius. What is the full moon message for Aquarius? Full moon in Capricorn for Aquarius. What's the full moon? Aquarius, full moon. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles come up and then go right back in. So maybe this has something to do now. Okay, now we have a card. Oh, okay. Well, the Ten of Pentacles is still a part of it. So that card was meant to come out. But first, Aquarius, I want to talk to you guys about where this full moon is happening for you. And I'm talking like that because this is happening in your 12th house. So Capricorn, if you guys didn't know, is the house right behind you. And that's why Capricorn season comes right before Aquarius season, if you haven't noticed that. So you guys have Pluto, the South Node, and Saturn, and this full moon lunar eclipse in your 12th house of subconscious, spirituality, the past, undoing. This is an ending to a cycle for you, Aquarius, so that next month you guys are going to experience your full moon in your first house. So you're going to move from the ending back to the start. 12 is the last house in astrology when you move to your first house, which is Aquarius for you. All right, so this is extremely subconscious. You guys may feel a little bit sleepy during this energy. I always say the 12th house is energy you have to sleep through to experience. So pay attention to your dreams, Aquarius, because there definitely may be messages coming in. We have the Judgment card, Aquarius. You know, I just recorded the Aquarius reading for July on my channel, and the Judgment card was right behind you guys for the whole month of July. So there's something about this energy. I think you guys are really awakening. I think there's some kind of alien frequency coming on here, and I think that's why people want to charge Area 51 right now. Aquarius are aliens. You guys are very strange, unique, and otherworldly. But the Judgment card, okay, yeah, this is about rebirth. This is about the past, some kind of second chance, okay? This is Judgment Day, the end of times. But there is something resurrecting for you, Aquarius, with this full moon in your 12th house. This is Pluto energy. Pluto is really influencing you guys right now. And I'm not sure why. I guess it's just influencing your dreams. You know, I don't know if any of you guys have dreamt about death or anything like that, or dreamt about endings, beginnings, resurrecting energies. That would be Pluto in the 12th house. There's a lot of subconscious purging going on with Pluto in your 12th house, and you can see that Pluto, you can look up and see that Pluto deals with deep subconscious forces. So there's a lot of deep stuff going on for you, Aquarius. I feel like this has more to do with an awakening. The Judgment is sometimes a phone call for me. Some of you guys may get a phone call about a certain career, about financial fulfillment. This is a 10 though, so this is about completions. Like this may be a second chance to complete something, but this looks like some kind of phone call about money, home environment, family situation. This is the future success of your finances, financial success, completion, fulfillment financially. We have the Knight of Swords. There may be another air sign or you wanting to charge in with someone from your past, Aquarius. Wow, the past is extremely relevant for you. Knight of Swords, Two of Cups. Somebody may say something really quickly here that it joins them emotionally with someone else. Okay, we have the Two of Cups. There may be a decision. This could definitely be you, Aquarius. You're an air sign, but this is Gemini to me. This may be about getting back with a Gemini, but look here. Two of Cups, right behind the Two of Cups is the Ace of Cups, Aquarius. So this is new love from the past, or maybe deciding this is a soulmate for sure. Ace of Cups, new love, new feelings, spiritual connection. This is connecting emotionally with another person, Aquarius, but this is getting weird because now we have the Three of Swords. So there was a breakup. There was a separation. There was loss at a heart level. Somebody needs to have a heart-to-heart conversation here, okay? When it comes to new feelings that they have. The Three of Swords, it might have been a third party. Somebody may have to choose between more than one person. There could definitely be a Leo. Oh God, yes. Oh God, I just picked up the Queen of Wands, and I picked up and the Strength card was right behind her. So we definitely have a Leo. Maybe this is Leo season, and how impactful, wow, how impactful this is going to be. Beneath the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Queen of Swords. So we literally have a female Aquarius and a female Leo. Queen of Swords is Aquarius, Queen of Wands is a Leo. Definitely some juggling going on here. Now this could be a Libra, it could be a different fire sign too. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, this could be you, but I think this is you, Aquarius. I think things are going to start changing for you. The wheel is going to start turning, specifically when the sun enters your opposite sign, Leo. You are going to start going through an opposition. Leo is coming up super heavy for you guys. Some of you could be in same-sex relationships. But yeah, okay, definitely something going on here. Okay, if you guys are going through separation, and especially if you're dealing with a Gemini, because that message kind of came up for them in July, the fact that there was a breakup and then new love, this message came out for Gemini. And you do have a Gemini here. But yeah, I don't know if some of you guys are heartbroken, feel lonely, feel separated, maybe need to communicate. This might be a head over heart decision. But we have new love here, okay? Healing. There's a heartbreak that's healing here, and it might be because two people get back together to communicate about what they feel at a heart level. But this is mutual attraction. There's definitely a decision here romantically between two people, places, or things. Aquarius, the bottom of your deck though, well, it's the Ten of Pentacles, but we have the Knight of Swords. So this could be some kind of argument, or like someone rushes in to say something without thinking about the consequences. Bottom of the deck for real is the Ten of Pentacles though. So this is your message again. For this full moon in your 12th house, Aquarius, like this is about, you know, a home environment, financial fulfillment. I've said all these things. It just seems like there's more here. This is definitely about some kind of career. Like this may be a second opportunity at financial fulfillment with someone, or at a career. You may receive a call about a job. You know, it's really interesting when you go through a 12th house full moon though, because everything's so subconscious. Like when you deal with the 12th house, you're dealing with all elements. So you could be going through anything, Aquarius. That's why there's a resurrection. So there may be something that you thought was over that actually resurrects throughout the next 6 months. Okay, there's something about the past that is resurrecting. Like there's something that's relevant about it. Okay, there's some kind of wake-up call here, some kind of, maybe even it's about forgiveness or a reckoning, something, Aquarius. Very powerful card of Pluto. Now this brings up transformation, death, rebirth. Okay, so you're definitely going through that the next 6 months, and you're going through this subconsciously because you're about to complete a cycle. Remember, the Ten of Pentacles is an ending. You guys are going to start something new probably. But first, the past is going to resurrect. The past always resurrects when the future is near. Does that make sense, Aquarius? So yeah, this is about being grounded. This is about some kind of stable home environment or something like that, or just, again, financial fulfillment. You may receive some kind of call that there's some kind of inheritance or something like that over the next 6 months. But this 12th house full moon is very, very, there's a lot of illusion with this eclipse. You're going through an eclipse in your 12th house, Aquarius. So it's very subconscious. Everything in your subconscious that needs to be eclipsed out and purged, it's happening. So that by the time next month of the Aquarius full moon in your first house, when you start back at 1, there's going to be a whole new soul. You know, it's like a clean slate kind of feeling. Okay, Aquarius? So 12th house energy. You're undoing a lot of things right now. So that's why the past is coming back, so that you can experience that for the last time and kind of purge that out. Okay, Aquarius? Hopefully that helped, guys. All right, let's move into Pisces energy. What is the full moon in Capricorn message for Pisces? Full moon in Capricorn, lunar eclipse message for Pisces. Okay, The Empress tried to come out. She went back in and then she came out again. So Pisces, we do have the Empress for the full moon in Capricorn, which is beautiful, literally. I just want to say, Pisces, this full moon eclipse is happening in the area of collectiveness for us. So this full moon is going to come at us in groups of people. We're going through 11th house energy, which is that Aquarian energy. Things like the internet, World Wide Web, friendships, groups of people, social status, our wishes. That all belongs to the 11th house and community. So the community we live in, and we have a full moon filled with light in that house. So there may be friendship completions, like cycles of friendship. So friends that, you know, there's the chapters is over with them, so that we can bring in a new foundation for friends. So new friends over the next 6 months coming in, friendships, literally. And I don't know about you, but I could use more friends. So this is ending a cycle of a group energy. Okay, this energy is very group for us Pisces. So it's like it's not coming at us just with one full moon in Capricorn. It's like the full moons in Capricorn. It's very collective energy. There's a lot coming with this. Like we can times this energy by 11. It's gonna be very collective. Okay, Pisces. This Empress though, there's a mother showing up here. Now this could be our mother. This could be you as a mother. It could be someone who's a mother in the situation, a grandmother, but the Empress is the mother of all. She's a very maternal energy. She's usually pregnant. Some of us may be pregnant, trying to give birth to an idea that we're creating. Okay, it may have taken 9 months or so to give birth to this thing, and it's just kind of like a new mother. This is not just about pregnancy. It's something that we created, Pisces. Cancer season was extremely creative for us. So the things that we emotionally felt creatively and passionately, romantically, we're giving birth to new relationships. We're giving birth to this may be the birth to a new friendship. Someone here may have a very significant friendship with their mom, or maybe there's a significant friend that you have who is a mom. But this is the planet Venus, Pisces, and Venus is in Cancer right now, in our 5th house of romance. So yeah, Pisces, if you're feeling the love vibrations, yeah, some of us are really waiting on this abundance. We have the 7 of Pentacles. So this eclipse is asking us to take a step back from, because God knows Pisces has put in a lot of time, energy, and effort with damn near everyone and everything over the last 7 months. So this is about, you know, waiting to see if this bush is abundant enough for us, because the Empress knows abundance. She would probably laugh at the sight of this little bush, because look at all the greenery that she's surrounded. This is nature, beauty. Pisces, you're beautiful. I just have to say that. A lot of us have insecurity issues, like we're so sensitive that we have like low self-esteem, but this is literally the beauty card. Like there's nothing more beautiful than the Empress. And so I can tell that we're very potent, very fertile. So you guys want to be careful the next 7 months. There is something here about the next 7 months. It's going to take 7 months to grow something, Pisces. There's the 7 of Pentacles here. So this is going to take the next 7 months of really strong dedication, really strong effort and energy, in kind of a reassessing, because this is like the reap what you sow. Some of us are sowing and reaping abundance. Okay, I want to clarify, we have the 6 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. A lot of abundant energy coming out for this full moon, but where are we emotionally, Pisces? Are we emotionally unavailable? Are we emotionally bored? Please clarify the Empress for the full moon in Capricorn for Pisces. Why is the Empress here for the full moon in Capricorn for Pisces? Okay, yeah. Some of us are definitely going to be bearing children. We have the Page of Cups. This is a cute little Pisces card. This is, okay, there may be an apology here to a mother. There may be an apology here coming from a mother or to a mother. But with this combination, some of us, yeah, there's little fishies inside of us, Pisces. Be very careful. This is a fertility card. We're pulling 2 fertility cards, Pisces. So be very careful. This moon is opening up such collective energy with us, guys, that if we're not careful, we definitely may be pregnant during the next full moon, if you know what I mean. Like, by the time of the Capricorn new moon in 6 months, we could definitely be damn near almost about to be a mom. So be very careful if you do not want a mom. Some of you are already mothers, though, because we have a young water sign here, Pisces. This could definitely be us. Look at the little fish in the cup. So this is also a love offer, guys. It is an apology. It does talk about synchronicities, okay? The synchronicities are very abundant, Pisces. This is an emotional conversation. It's a cute little message. Some of us there may be someone liking our pictures. Very subtle. This is not the Knight of Cups. This is not the King of Cups. So although it is not emotionally balanced, it's still an emotional nudge. Like, hey, I'm feeling this about you. And it could be something we're doing, because we're feeling very abundant emotionally. Cancer season really replenished the waters that Pisces are in, hence why the little fish is in that cup there. So this is about having abundant emotions, okay? But here's a card that keeps coming up for people. The Ten of Wands. Pisces, I know you're burdened secretly. Yeah, we have literally Pisces. We have a Neptune retrograde in Pisces energy. Neptune retrograde wants to bring Pisces more realistic things. Neptune retrograde is all about taking that energy that's usually fantasized and illusioned and imagined. Yeah, it wants to give us the real deal, Pisces. Okay, this may be money so that we can paint. This may be money so that we can sing, so that we can bring our fantasies into reality. That's exactly what this is saying with the Neptune retrograde. This about blows me back, because we have two indications. Like, look, Pisces, we are so in our reading. The Moon card is Pisces, the Hanged Man is Pisces, and the Page of Cups is Pisces. But this is literally our card. This could be talking about the Moon's energy, though, and how when we need to let go of burdens at a soul level. When I see the Ten of Wands in the Moon card, this is about burdens that we're hiding. So if it didn't get any, how does it get worse? If there's anything worse than the Ten of Wands, it's that you're carrying this at a soul level. That you're carrying this and no one can see that you're carrying this. This is literally, your soul is tired, Pisces. But there is this opportunity coming in. We just have to let go of something else. You know, we have desires, we have wishes. We have an Aries showing up here. That this may be we have the Mother and the Father card. I didn't realize this. Okay, apologies to a mother. Something that you need coming in from your father, or from a boss figure, or from authority, or maybe it's about control. But yeah, Pisces, bottom of the deck was the Ten of Wands for this Page of Cups. So I definitely feel like Pisces has their burdens. Don't we always? This is about releasing burdens at a soul level, emotional burdens. We may be afraid, Pisces, we may be afraid to sacrifice something. Like, we're afraid that if we, Pisces, I feel it so intensely. We're afraid that if we let this burden go, that that we'll be sacrificing something entirely. Like, but I've carried this for so long. I know this doesn't belong to me, but you have to understand, this is Pisces talking. Like, I'm carrying this person, this place, this thing, this responsibility around. Capricorn energy, heavy responsibility, but the Ten of Wands is a completion, and so is this Moon. This is about finally completing a cycle to where we're not going to have to carry around something very heavy anymore, Pisces. Yeah, I feel like someone is definitely working really hard on something, because I just heard like a hammer outside my house. But I can't escape the fact that this is hidden burdens. Burdens that only you know at a soul level, Pisces. You can't hide your burdens from yourself. You can't hide your burdens from this Moon. It's too collective. This Moon is going to be quite heavy on you, emotionally and intuitively. And again, there is such a heavy message here about Neptune in Pisces retrograde. You know, you might want to research that transit, because it's really bringing in some realistic opportunities for us, Pisces, while the rose-colored glasses are off. This may be a sacrifice at a soul level. There's something about yourself that you need to see differently, Pisces. The Hanged Man is all about enlightenment. You know, you might want to allow this Moon to illuminate a very foreign part of your life for you. This Moon is going to illuminate something for you in a very unique way, to where you're enlightened. I do see a message here about enlightenment, but enlightenment goes hand in hand with sacrifice. This is the Pisces card. It's very Jesus-like. Okay, there may be something here that we feel is slowing us down, Pisces. Neptune retrograde is really slowing us down. Okay, but this is about releasing a burden. All right, the Page of Cups is what came out with the Empress. So I feel this is so abundant emotionally. We want to share these emotions, of course, with other people, Pisces. And this is probably the burden of not feeling loved, the burden of the lack of romance, which is why we're hiding what we feel. We're hiding this heaviness. This is very dark and heavy. Okay, this is like carrying around 1,000,000 pounds and you can't even see forward because of the Moon. But that's being illuminated. So sometimes, in order to know that you're carrying something around, you have to see it. The Ten of Wands is a completion. It's about dropping that burden, Pisces. People, places, things. There will be new love, Pisces. Venus in our 5th house is bringing in new romantic, soulmate opportunities, okay? Abundant romantic opportunities. There's someone who wants to talk to us, Pisces, all right? And they see us as very beautiful. They may call you beautiful. But we have these burdens that we're being slowed down by over here on this end. This is the bottom of our deck. Hella Pisces energy. There's something we need to see differently about our soul. We may be afraid again. We may be afraid. The Moon is fears, is our shadow side. But we're getting enlightened, Pisces, period. Okay, so hopefully that helped, guys. Let's move. Well, I guess now we're just gonna get a card for the full moon in Capricorn in general. So let's just get a collective message for the full moon in Capricorn overall, and here it is. It's the Hierophant. So of course the full moon in Capricorn has something to do with its sister sign Taurus. Okay, this is about commitment. Some of us may need to seek spiritual advice around this time. Some of us may be the people giving a spiritual advice around this time. But commitment is what's coming up the most. Tradition, very important here. The Hierophants, advice, counseling energy, Taurus energy, marriage, commitment, tradition. So guys, yeah, the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. So Capricorn full moon eclipse is telling us to move a bit slower towards our desires, guys, because you would be surprised all that can change with a full moon in Capricorn. Capricorns know that shit switches up. So that's why they move slow, to make sure that they can dictate the ground, right? Let me make sure the ground is still here, because they've been the people before that have lost their footing. And you can't afford to do that in Capricorn energy, because you're usually high up in a mountain. So you got to watch your footing. This is Virgo, Taurus. It's so interesting. Virgo and Taurus are showing up for the full moon in Capricorn, because this is all about the earth energy. Okay, some of us may feel kind of trapped, and you know, we may feel a little bit negative. We have the Chariot showing up for this overall message. So Cancer season is what's contributing to, you know, if in Cancer, this is the opposite energy of this, guys. Cancer matters too to Capricorn. It's their opposition. So some of us were very, very trapped in our head. We felt very trapped, like we couldn't move forward in Cancer season. And I think it had a lot to do with the emotion we weren't allowing ourselves to feel. You know, this was all about healing our emotion. We needed to rest. We needed to heal. Is for those of you who took time to heal, whether you felt trapped or not, if you took the time to heal and move slow in Cancer season, you will be victorious in spite of feeling trapped, in spite of not being able to see. Cancer doesn't care. Cancer is the moon. Cancer knows about new moons. Cancer knows about full moons. So sometimes the moon doesn't allow light. Right now it is, though. So this is about busting free from a prison, moving forward victoriously in spite of a negative sense of thinking, self-imprisonment. Like, hopefully we didn't self-imprison ourselves in Cancer season, because Capricorn is saying we need to move forward practically to emotional fulfillment. You know, sometimes Capricorn knows more about emotion than Cancer when it comes to the practicality of actually obtaining it in real life, guys. So some kind of wish come true, that is, Capricorn is saying there was something you wished for a long time ago. Saturn heard you. The South Node heard you. Other things have to be released first, but it's coming in slowly but surely. Okay, and you can count on the Nine of Pentacles, because he doesn't move fast like the Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. He moves slower so that he can, you know, strategically and practically get to where he's going. And there is going to be some kind of wish that is slowly making itself to you. But Capricorn is saying, first you must commit. First you must honor the tradition of what's going on right now. This is a very traditional eclipse, you guys, okay? And again, you guys, some of us may be called to give advice. Others of us may be called to receive advice. And this is all about emotional fulfillment. All right, so apparently that is it, guys. Thank you so much for listening to my full moon in Capricorn video. I want you guys to have a beautiful eclipse. There's really nothing that we need to do. Even Capricorn is saying that. There's nothing that we really need to do, because what's being done has already been done. This is about karma. This is about releasing energy. So if anything, yeah, this Ten of Wands is such. This moon is about heavy responsibility. Like I just pulled the moon and the Ten of Wands. So this is a very heavy moon cycle, guys. There's a lot of things being eclipsed out. That's why we need to commit and believe in the things that are traditional right now with the Hierophant card. Okay, this is a time for grounded advice for each other. Okay, so again, guys, thank you so much. Hopefully this full moon was just beautiful, and hopefully we all just release what we need to release with this. So the next time we talk will be on the Leo new moon, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.